frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm on the ArchieLuxury channel, and today I'd like to talk about FU watches. FU. And before we start this, let's have a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner. Subby. Guys, I'm making this video today because I recently appeared on a live stream for Timepiece Gentleman. And Anthony asked me, hey Arch, wear an FU, wear your most FU watch. So I didn't realize what was going on there, but you basically had a horde of watch dealers pulling out fancy wancy stuff. And I feel really bad because let me just explain it to you. So basically many years ago, I had a Patek 5107. That was my white gold Calatrava. I love that watch. Anyhow, I actually sold it. And then I wanted to try something new on the channel. So I bought a Rolex Submariner in solid gold, a 16618. And I bought that watch, and I kind of decided, you know, I'd have a bit of fun with this piece as an FU watch. And, you know, I got to be honest with you, ArchieLuxury is a character. He's a character. And I basically tried to make him kind of a reflection on all things that are distasteful. He was crass and rude, and he kind of said things that you may have thought, but you would never say in civil society. So I was formulating this character, ArchieLuxury, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I sell the Patek and bring out the FU watch? And I thought about it and thought, you know what? This is a great idea. I brought out a 16618 solid gold Submariner with the blue bezel and blue dial. And I thought, hey, this will be a great laugh. Everyone will love this character. FU. And it was kind of a joke on consumerism. It was a joke on greed and lust and superficiality. It was never meant to be taken seriously. It was never really meant to be taken seriously. It was supposed to be, wow, that guy is ridiculous. The FU solid gold Rolex. And I gotta be honest with you, I tried to bring this character out loud, obnoxious, crass, more money than set, you know, just a typical loudmouth sort of person. Now, it was only meant as a joke. It was meant to show as a reflection on capitalism, on greed, on all sorts of things like that. So I had this character. He had the FU, the solid gold Rolex. Then he got a President, solid gold President. Remember, that was the black dial one Archie had. He had two FU watches. And then I tried to show that, hey, he was getting more tastes and he got rid of them. In the case of the FU Submariner, he then proceeded to get a Patek Philippe World Time, a white gold 5110, followed by a yellow gold 5110. And it was supposed to say, you know, these FU watches, what a great, you know, it's kind of crass and vulgar to do such a thing. And that was the whole idea for Archie. This was the script. But unfortunately, people actually took this character seriously. And they started to want the FU watch. They wanted to fake other people. And it blew out of all proportion. And it's kind of sad. I got to reveal this to the audience here. It was just a crass reflection on consumerism and greed and lusting after superficiality. And in my own life myself, I really love the subtlety, the discreetness of stainless surgical steel. Stainless surgical steel. That's what I really like that. And I gotta tell you, it's funny. These guys, timepiece gentlemen, he's got the platinum Daytonas. I mean, winner, chicken dinner. Fur coat, no knickers. And I got to be honest with you guys, it was a joke. The FU watch that ArchieLuxury pranced around with years ago, that was meant as a bit of satire. It was comical satire. It wasn't meant to be emulated with respect and admiration. The whole point, the character was crass and rude and nasty. He was just vulgar. This was not a character to emulate. I was putting myself up for ridicule and humor, sartorial humor. So I've got to be honest with you, when I was on the Timepiece Gentleman live stream, they kind of took it a notch further. Let's wear the most FU watch. And I gotta be totally honest with you, wristwatches aren't there to piss off or annoy other people. You buy a fine wristwatch as a reflection and as a product, a precious product for yourself. The person you need to impress is not your frenemies or co-workers or competitors, but you need to impress yourself. And I've got to make this video here. Some people did not get the joke. This was a sartorial character who was extremely superficial and full of bad taste. Now, I've got to be totally honest with you. As a person myself, the character is a very different person than Paul Pluta himself. He likes steel, understated, discreet, icons in the range. And this is the thing. So many people love the FU-ness, but I've got to reveal to you people that that wasn't actually real. That was an act for YouTube, for celebrity. It was a character. So to be totally honest with you, to wear an FU watch, to buy things you can't afford to impress people you don't even like, is a very silly thing. Einstein said the secret to a happy and fulfilling life is to have a simple life. Simple. And that's one of the reasons I love so many of the steel Rolex. Steel is a watch which you can just wear for such a long period of time. I've got to be totally honest with you. Chivalry and manners just don't exist. So I just want to make this video here and say, guys, please don't get the wrong idea. I was trying to have a dig at superficiality, at the mindless pursuit of material goods. I was trying to have a joke with it. And in all honesty, I really do love simple Rolex, simple steel sports. I think the more elegant and classic, the better. I'm a huge fan of the steel Submariner because it's just so classic. It's under the radar. It's a beautiful timepiece that should last you a lifetime. And I really do think that vulgar displays of wealth, oh my God, these are very, very nasty things. Very nasty things. And I just want to make this video so that people out there don't think their goal is to get an FU watch. That was a character who was having a dig at endless consumerism. And in my life there, I think it's much better. I'm actually a communist. That's correct. I'm a communist. I'm trying to stop the endless pursuit of inbuilt obsolescence. I'm trying to move towards a situation of self-sufficiency, and somebody buys something which lasts a lifetime to stop wasting the world's resources. I'm also trying to bring out the equalitarian. In my version of communism, everybody would have a Ferrari, a Mercedes SL, and a steel sports Rolex. So I gotta tell you guys, I am joking about communism, but I gotta say, guys, endless pursuits of material goods isn't really what it's about. Having a trusty companion which can last you a lifetime is a fantastic thing. To be able to annoy your frenemies is just a waste of time. So I just want to make this video, especially to the boys at Timepiece Gentlemen. This term flexing. See, I'd much rather hear about somebody who's saved and got a nice steel sports Rolex than somebody who wants to fleck the FU watch. So guys, I hope you understand. It was a comedy. It was satire, black comedy satire. It was a dig at endless consumerism. So I just hope that you can understand where I'm coming from. I don't think many people got the joke. FU watches, I hope you understand. That's the reason that the character got rid of the solid gold Submariner, was to pursue horological delights. The delight of the thin dress watch. The Society for Thin Dress Watches. A dress watch, discreet, precious metal on a leather strap. How we do indeed love our beautiful horological delights. And this was the joy that it was supposed to convey. Unfortunately, not many people got the joke. So that's why I would like to explain that. The endless pursuit of materialism and consumer goods. It's just a futile attempt. But guys, now that we've had that little discussion there, yes, I love my just discreet steel sports Rolexes. They're just beautiful little machines that will go forever. Okay, guys, I'm Archibald Chesterfield III, the method actor who plays Paul Pluter. And guys, let's just keep this little talk between us. Let's not share it with those buffoons over on Timepiece Gentlemen or the others channels. This is just the in-joke. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Flexing. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.